Sometimes your heart starts racing, your chest tightens, breathing feels wrong, your stomach drops, your hands tingle, you feel dizzy, unreal, trapped. And in that moment, every technique disappears. Therapy doesn't help, spirituality collapses, meditation is gone. If you've had a panic attack, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A panic attack is not a thinking problem. It's not a mindset issue, and it cannot be solved with techniques, spiritual practices, or meditation. During panic, therapy fails, spirituality collapses, breathing techniques disappears. The body turns against itself. In this video, I'll explain why panic attacks overpower everything you've learned and why trying to control them makes them worse. Yeah, I've been there many times, 10 years ago. And today, I want to explain why nothing works during a panic attacks from my own experience. Stay with me. During a panic attack, you're not dealing with thoughts anymore. You are dealing with a raw fear in the body, energy of fear. Your system is in the fight or flight mode. And this is where the most approaches fail you because everything you've learned was designed for calm moments, not for this one. Therapy works with thoughts, but during a panic attack, there is no space to think. You can't analyze, you can't reframe, you can't remember what your therapist said. And when it doesn't work, you blame yourself. I'm doing it wrong. No, you're not. The method is wrong for that moment. Spirituality tells you to observe, but when panic hits, there is no observer. There is only fear watching itself, if you want. Breathing techniques fail, mantras vanish, awareness disappears. I know. And that makes you feel even more broken. If even spirituality doesn't work, what's wrong with me, you might say? Here is the truth no one is telling you. During a panic attack, you cannot use the mind to escape the mind. Every attempt to fix, stop, or control what's happening feeds the panic because panic is resistance to what is. The more you try to get out, the deeper you go in. Panic attacks disappear when only when the mind stops interfering in daily life. Not calming down, not controlling, not managing. When mental noise collapses, panic has nothing to feed on. This very thing isn't taught in therapy and is not promoted in spirituality. But it's the only thing that works because it works when the panic lives in the body. I've lived this. I've experienced this plenty 10 years ago, trying everything and seeing nothing works. When I discovered this life-saving, let's call it method of stopping the mind, panic attacks disappeared. And I started to work with people, since 10 years ago. Hundreds of people came into my office, and I've worked with people who thought they were beyond help. So, if panic attacks still control you and controls your life, and nothing has worked so far, you don't need another technique. You need to experience silence, the disappearance of the so called me, of the so called mind, that thoughtless state when there is no me. That's where the panic cannot survive. The fear cannot survive. So, if this resonated, if you want to work with me privately, you can join my weekly program. There are details in the description below. Yes, I've developed a weekly program for 7 days in which the body can relax and can be liberated from that energy of fear that fuels the panic attacks and anxiety. Have a good one.